Thank you for joining us for Freelancing School. Be sure to subscribe to get the latest updates on the show. Go to freelancingmasterclass.com to become a master freelancer.
Hi everyone, Mike Volkin here with Freelancer Masterclass. Today we're going to be talking about how to start a freelance business with no money. Now granted, just about everybody has something to put into their business, even if it's just a few dollars, but for the sake of this presentation, I'm going to talk about absolutely zero money, stuff you can do for free to get clients today. I've outlined 4 or 5 methods, so let's go ahead and go through them. First of all, do the old F&F. What is F&F? The old family and friends networking. Now, a lot of you guys might say, oh, this isn't me. I don't know if I'm going to like this. Just stick with me here. I even have a sample email that you can send off to your friends and family. And what you can do is just go through your inbox, and whoever has emailed you in the last 90 days that you feel comfortable sending this email to, go ahead and do it. Friends and family is an old way of networking that's never really going to go out of style, and lots of people have success doing it. So what you can do is write your personal inner circle network, also called your friends and family, with the following email. Hi, first name. Just a quick note to let you know I decided to take on some freelance work. If anyone you know needs a copywriter, insert whatever you do, please let me know. I'm passionate about copywriting and would love to do more of it. Any referrals you can provide are much appreciated. Now, why did I phrase it like this? If anyone you know, rather than saying, do you need this work? Well, a lot of people, including me, don't feel comfortable asking for a friend or family for work. We actually talk about this in Freelancer Masterclass, and there's a whole class on friends and family and if you should do it and if you shouldn't. I personally am against it because I have experience working with friends or family, and it does not work out for me. But I know some freelancers that do it full time. They just have a large friends and family network and make a full-time living doing it. So it can be done, but I phrase it meaning if anyone you know needs a particular type of work like copywriting, then let me know. Because if they need it with that sentence, they'll be able to say, hey, I just happen to need copywriting right now for a project I'm doing for work. Can you help me? You know, something like that. So even if you're not directly asking them, they'll know when they read that, hey, you're doing copywriting, I need copywriting. But it also gets them thinking, hey, I was just talking to my friend Sally Ann the other day and she needs a copywriter. Let me connect you two. Okay. So work your friends and family. You might be surprised. There's money out there right now. No matter how small your network is, there's more than likely some money out there you can grab right now. And the second tip is to get found on freelancing platforms. Really easy, right? You have to create a profile, but other than that, the profile is largely copy and paste from one platform to another. So start with these. I don't need to go through all of these that are listed here, but I'm sure you've heard of Upwork, freelancer.com, iFreelance, Guru. There's a lot of them. Depending on what you do, I mean, 99 Designs obviously is for a designer. And there's also, you've all probably also heard of Fiverr. I put a little boo by that because I'm not a fan of Fiverr at all. I think their customer service is wretched, and they drive the wrong type of clients unless you want to work for $5 every time they get a client. I've had terrible experiences with Fiverr, both on the purchasing side with freelancers and being a freelancer myself. I've driven a lot of business from Fiverr, and I can't think of anything that was worth my time, to be honest with you. That's just my experience, but there's lots of freelancers on Fiverr, especially overseas, not in America, that will do stuff for a few dollars. Me personally, I think they drive the wrong type of clients. If you're trying to be a successful full-time freelancer, they might be a good lead gen source for you, but still, you're taking in clients that are wanting something for $5, not wanting to hire a multi-$1,000 a month freelancer. Okay, be your own client. So this is I have freelancer students that have gone through Freelancer Masterclass and have done this very tactic, and it works very well. So what you want to do is you want to proactively write something. So let's say, for example, you want to write an article on something specific. Maybe in the pet industry, there's these new types of technological-based collars that can track all sorts of stuff about your dog. So the high-tech collars. You want to write a really thorough, well-researched article that's SEO'd about articles, about collars. That is a unique article. And you go to these websites that produce a lot of content. Maybe you just go to Google and you type in pet blogs and you email them and say, listen, I just wrote a unique article for 1,000 words on something that's very trendy. You can have it. I haven't sold it to anybody yet. You can have it for $400 or whatever, $300, name your price. And they are always looking for content because they're always looking to be on the top of Google. So they will often pay writers. So why not just go to them proactively and say, I've got this article. It's all done. It's all SEO'd. It's laid out. It's perfect. I'm a copywriter and it's a trending topic. Have it. Just send me the money and I'll give it to you. Here's a little snippet. The person I'm referring to used to send like a little opening paragraph or an abstract. Okay. You can do that too. And this person does that full time, just goes and just finds topics on Google Trends and just writes them and then just sells them. And then she'll change them up a little bit, make them unique and sell them to another client in the pet industry, for example. So, 80% of the article can be the same. If you just mix up 20% of it, you've got yourself a unique article. Another tip, and this is the last tip I'm going to give you, is call your past employers. So if you have a history of being a corporate person and now want to do full-time freelancing, you can call past employers and say, listen, if you have a good relationship with them, hey, I'm doing freelancing now. It's often easier for a freelancer or for an employer to hire a freelancer than an employee. The work hours are flexible. They don't have to commit to a certain salary amount, no benefits, right? It's all on you. And you have your own benefits as a freelancer. You can work whatever hours you want. You can work as many clients as you want. You can charge whatever you want. So just say, listen, hey, I know I used to work for you full time. I really enjoyed working with you. I'm doing this, this type of work, copywriting, SEO, marketing, whatever, on a freelance basis. So if you have any projects, I'm already familiar with your company. I'm familiar with your customers. I'm familiar with your employees. Throw me some work on either an irregular or regular basis. And it'll be very informal. And then a lot of times employers do that. I've done that and it works great. In fact, the last time I did that, my former employer was paying me almost 3 times as much per hour as they did when I was a salaried employee. So they're willing to pay that because they don't have all those carrying costs of employee, right? So if you have some good relationships, get the conversation started. Call your past employer. So I hope these helped. All of these require zero money. All right, so go out and get some new business. Good luck.
Get ready for freelancing strategies, hacks, and tactics to help you skyrocket your success. Brought to you by FreelancerMasterclass.com. You're listening to Freelancing School with your instructor, Mike Volkin.